WWE has big plans for CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly what those big plans are, why they're so significant and historic coming out of SummerSlam 2024, because the big angle, the big storyline throughout 2024, there's been a few. There's been the Bloodline, there's been Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, and there's been CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. It goes all the way back to earlier this year. Think about it. CM Punk, he returned at Survivor Series November 2023. He works 2 house show matches. He goes to the Royal Rumble. He is slated to lose said match, but he's also scheduled to challenge Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight title at WrestleMania 40. That doesn't happen because CM Punk suffers an injury in the Men's Royal Rumble match, causing plans to pivot in a big way. They have CM Punk be written off of television due to an attack by Drew McIntyre. They have Seth Rollins drop the world title to Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania 40 with CM Punk on commentary. You have Damian Priest come in, cash in Money in the Bank, and Punk screws over McIntyre for the very first time. He later screws over Drew McIntyre, Clash at the Castle, when he is going one-on-one with Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight title. Drew McIntyre is about to win said championship, but Punk comes out of nowhere and stops the count, screws him over. Second time. Third time, Money in the Bank. Drew McIntyre works his butt off, wins Money in the Bank, cashes in Money in the Bank. Yet, it is CM Punk that cost him the title in a triple threat that same night. Fast forward, CM Punk gets him medically cleared. Fast forward, they do the match at SummerSlam, and it was a bad match. Not due to the in-ring ability or the moves or the psychology. Well, it is because of the psychology. The psychology was god-awful, right? You had CM Punk continuously going after the freaking bracelet. Not the bracelet in which AJ Lee and his dog, Larry, gave him, made him. He kept going after it, and he had stupid babyface syndrome, right? He continuously cost himself the match. It was bad. It was awful. And it's like, what are we doing? And now they're moving forward because a recent report by WRKD Wrestling, which has broken past stories, claims that the planned direction, the planned main event for WWE Bad Blood on October 5th in Atlanta, Georgia, is set to be CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Hell in a Cell between the two rivals. The post read, CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre in Hell in a Cell is currently planned as the main event of October's PLE Bad Blood. This makes a lot of sense. I would envision them having a rematch, perhaps at Bash at Berlin, because that is the stopgap between then and Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell being your blow-off. I don't know what you necessarily do at Bash at Berlin. Either way, I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think that this has been one of the best storylines that WWE has done all year, from the psychology behind the storyline and all of the angles to what they've done on television, what they've done on social media, what they've done in these matches, being able to sprinkle in this feud despite the fact that CM Punk was injured through the majority of it. Hats off to WWE for what they've been able to do with this feud. Not a lot of people could have pulled this off, but Triple H, Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, they've been able to do it. And it's ironic that it's going to happen at Hell in a Cell. The first ever use of this stipulation came, obviously, in the original Bad Blood in Your House event in 1997, which also took place on October 5th, which makes this even more special. Of course, that show, headlined, that match featured The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, the debut of Kane.